Hello, my name is Karina, and I am the innovator of the KZdravi clear face mask. If you're watching this instructional video, that means you have purchased one, and I thank you very much for supporting my business, my passion of creation, and I wish you much health in wearing this mask. When you purchase your product, the mask will come with a frame and two shields. One will be attached and one will be your backup. I'm doing this instructional video mostly regarding placement. I do include a directional insert. However, sometimes it's easier to see the direction on how to place the mask than to read it for some. So here we are, and here we'll go through the procedure on how to place it on your face. These masks I made for multi-purpose reasons. One was my own personal respiratory needs. The other masks that I had gotten were making it very hard to breathe. Although during the height of the beginning of this whole thing, the pandemic, I did wear them for a while. And then once I made this, I wear these about 95% of the time. And I have been tested. I have not gotten the virus. I also use my own hand sanitizer, more importantly than the mask. However, when you receive the mask, this is my personal one, the frame has a wire all the way through it and goes all the way to the ear. The shield itself is a biodegradable, compostable shield plastic, not a polymer. It's a cellulose, which was very important to me because I didn't want to put out more plastic. That was just going to sit and make us healthy but make the planet sick. So I found a food grade plastic that is durable, washable, and also compostable. So the point of the shield, once you get it, is to find these, they have 4 snaps across the top. The 2 central ones you want to bend in between the 2 snaps and then place it in the middle of your nose, like this. How you angle it will also determine the positioning of the wire. The suggestion for the best placement is tip of the nose to the top of the cheekbones. So it's really straight across, and then you hold it in place, wrap it around the ear. Yes, my hair has grown about 6 inches since all this has started. I'm not mad about it. Just have to keep remembering it's that long. And then cup the wire around the ear. And if there's any extended pieces beyond your earlobe, just curl it back towards the back of your head. Okay? And that's your general placement. Visually, there shouldn't be any impingement. You don't want to place it so that it's hitting your eyes. And it's completely customizable, and you can find the way that you like to fit it best. I have seen some of my customers pinch the nose here, which is understandable. As far as airflow, it does diminish the airflow a little bit. It makes the mask come a little bit closer to the mouth. So there may be a little bit of condensation on the mask itself. However, if you do pinch the nose, just know that the earlobes pieces will respond to the bend, and so you may need to reset it. Okay? I myself like to have space between my nose and the mask. so that there's a little bit of space, not a whole lot, but that it still covers my nose. And so I pinch it more at my temples and reset the mask accordingly so that it sits where I want it to. If you do want the projection, you may have to do a little bit of an angle here so that it projects out instead of down, right? So it's typically down when you do that. So you just want to do a little bit of a bend, and then it'll stay. Okay. The mask is great if you have glasses because it will not fog. For reading glasses, it just generally sits inside quite nicely. It also depends on the frame, so you may need to adjust it according to your frame. And sunglasses are basically the same. So there's no real limit or specific way to wear the mask other than make it comfortable for you and make sure that it doesn't swing, because that's just, in general, it's just not the goal of the mask. It's to set it and forget it. And once you set it to the way you like it and you take it off, just leave everything the way it is. You can hold it by the wire. Sometimes I hang it off my purse. Sometimes I'll hang it off my shirt just to have it out of the way. Usually I just put it in between my fingers and it's cool because I know where it is. I can make chains for it. You can make chains for it so it sits here when you're not wearing it. But once you make the frame sit on your face, it literally only has to be done once, and that's pretty cool. The only time you have to re-measure your frame is if you take the frame and wash it. It's suggested to hand wash it. This is a 100% cotton material. And so the suggestion is to hand wash it, even around the earpieces. And you can keep the frame on and wash the frame with gentle soap and or alcohol. Even if you feel like you need to wash it and all that you have is your hand sanitizer, that's totally fine. That's not a problem. And so if you want to take the pieces separate, these snaps are the part that creates the removability of the piece from each other. So you put your nail in between the snaps and the snaps will open up. And then you can either replace it with the other shield that's included, or you can just wash them separately by hand. Okay? When you put the shield back on, you want to make sure that the fold is up in front. Generally what I do is put colored snaps on the top so you know which is forward facing. If the snaps are not colored in any way, there will either be my company name in the front so you know what's forward facing, or on the inside. But it really doesn't matter. That's just for marketing stuff. And so that is the shield. That is my KZdravi shield. And why did I name it KZdravi? K for my first name and my last name. And Zdravi in Czech, which is where I'm from, means wellness. So my company is called The Heart of Wellness, and the mask is called KZdravi. And I have other products for wellness as well, but that is the tutorial for the KZdravi mask. And I thank you so much for supporting my innovation. If you have any questions, if you have any special fabrics, that just kind of came to my mind. If you have any special fabrics, say you have a shirt of in your closet that you need to get rid of, but you really love the fabric, and you know those shirts that are like moth-eaten or bleach-eaten. Oh, you just can't get rid of them, and you want to repurpose? Send me the fabric, and I'll make you the frame out of your own material. Totally happy to do that. I can size these for children as well. Again, besides the need for my own respiratory issues, it also came to me that people who need to read lips really need this as an option. People around them so they can read their lips, and the mental health of seeing people smile is big. It's big. And so this was my solution during this pandemic, to be able to share smiles with each other, that it's going to be okay. And this does protect you. I have worn this about 95% of the time, and I have been tested for corona, and I have not gotten it. I am cautious, but I'm not overtly cautious, and I do hand sanitize a lot. So between the two, I've found this to be very protective for myself, and my customers have said the same. So thank you again for supporting innovative artist, healer, and enjoy, and let me know your feedback. I would love to hear from you. The website again is theheartofwellness.com, and much health to you. Thank you. Bye.